Oh, my dress doesn't rip, but yeah.
So welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
I have a
Yeah, please.
Your character has evolved so much over the last 9 seasons. How have you as an actress made that evolution?
Well, it's something we thought about. I mean, it happened over a long period of time. So it's something that's happened gradually, and something we talked about from the beginning, how the character would change and, open up, and her roles would come down and be more open. I think we've discussed it. When you really love somebody, they change you, and I think that she's changed mostly by her love for Booth and his love for her. So I think it's kind of a beautiful thing. But it's a calculated thing. It's thing that we talk about, and it's I enjoy it. It makes it interesting to play a character that can change over time. When you're going to do a show for 10 years, it's nice. Yeah.
So going into Booth, is there a conscious effort to avoid repetition of the story?
Absolutely, always.
The relationship.
Yes. I mean, we have a whole different dynamic when we come back to this season. I mean, granted, we have a standard, there's certain things that will always be in our show, Booth and Brendan have this, a specific kind of relationship, but they go through different things in different times, and here we're watching them go through a really hard time. Booth is in prison, she's trying to clear his name, get him out, get to the bottom of the conspiracy that, we've been uncovering and has landed him in jail, and so we're working hard to do that, and he's not always happy about the way Brendan is doing things to help him, and she's trying to just work to get him out, and so there's that. It's not necessarily flowers when he arrives or we get back or whatever, but yeah, he's in prison. We're working hard. So this is a whole new dynamic, and yes, there's absolutely a conscious effort to change. Every episode we do, it's a different body, it's a different way somebody dies, it's a different thing, and always we try to make something fresh and new.
How are Brennan's friends and the Swints and the FBI supporting her or not supporting her?
They're supporting her by working hard to clear Booth's name and get him out by any means possible, and to also get to the bottom of the conspiracy. So we unearth a body, we exhume a body that we believe has something to do with the conspiracy. So, when anything is overwhelming to Brennan and there's, a situation she doesn't know how to handle, she's going to go right to our work. And she, and the other Squints and Sweets of the FBI are all working hard to clear Booth and to get to the bottom of the conspiracy. So we're all doing that. So everyone's helping by just putting their nose to the grindstone, getting to work, examining this body, figuring out what happened to this man who's died several years ago, and hoping that it helps us with Booth.
How did you and David react when you read the storyline about the conspiracy? Did it make sense for you? Was it refreshing, nice, or you didn't?
I thought it was really interesting. I liked it because, we've had serial killers before, and that's been a storyline that's carried through over several episodes, and it's nice to have a storyline that carries through that's kind of an enemy, if you will, that is a foil that is not a serial killer. Mm-hmm. So that was interesting to me, and conspiracies are, can be interesting.
How hard is it to balance the serious nature, all these crimes and murders, with the fun episodes that you get to do when you're undercover, or the music when you and Booth get to sing? How do you strike a balance there?
It's one of my favorite things about the show is the way it balances, the drama with the comedy, the heavy with the light. I think that it can be even more challenging when it's in the same scene sometimes. We have something, very serious or dramatic or sad or poignant, and then something light. And I think that's life too, but we approach everything the same way. Playing these characters, there's humor, there can be humor at any time. That's one thing I loved about it. But, it's what I love about the show, so it gets me excited. So it's not so much a challenge. I mean, it can be challenging, but it's a challenge that I love to do. I mean, you have to be careful. You don't want to switch tone and it seems callous or disrespectful, something like that. But I do believe there's humor sometimes in the darkest times that we're facing. I think there should be humor. If you can find humor in some hard times, I think that's important. So, you know, I like it because it reflects life in that way.
You talked a little bit about
two more questions. Sorry.
Sure. You talked a little bit about her character journey. How did the events in the finale, how have they impacted her going into the next season?
Well, it's huge. I mean, she has to find a new home, first of all. That's really big. And she does, and it's beautiful. So, no, but I mean, it's stressful. It's really stressful. She's on her own with her child. Her husband's in prison. It's not just he's in prison, his life is in danger because, you know, they're trying to kill him in there. He's an FBI agent. Nobody likes an FBI agent in prison, even the guards. So it's not safe for him. And so she's really concerned. It's very stressful. She's on her own. She has the help of her friends, and Sweets has helped out a lot while Booth is in prison, and that's wonderful. But it's a hard time for everybody. It's a really hard time.
Did you have a chance to take a break in between? Did you go on vacation? Did you do something, or did you work on a movie?
No, I didn't go on a vacation, but I was off. I moved houses. That's not really a vacation, but nice when you're in there. But yes, no, I didn't go on a vacation, but we have time off, which is really wonderful. I got to spend time with my son, who's almost 3, and so that's been wonderful for me. It's one of the nice things about working in television. The hours are hard when we're working, but when we're not, it's great. And then what did you ask?
That was it.
Okay. I feel like there was a second part of it. Sorry.
We're here at a very large fan event. Can you talk about fan gestures throughout the years towards you, Brennan?
Oh yeah,
Like
I've
something
had
that stand out.
fans like make me books that I still have for my birthday and different things and fan art. There's like a whole. I keep it all. It's really really sweet. I have fans give me an award. I don't know. It's really we have amazing fans. We're so lovely.
We know you've got to go.
Okay. Is that those two?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody.
I can't.